AEW Revolution takes place Saturday night on February 29th, which means it'll be likely the only wrestling pay-per-view to take place on the 29th of February, because I'm not sure if WWE has done a pay-per-view on the 29th of February. So, I mean, obviously, it only comes around every 4 years, but it's a sort of a situation in which you get to be on your own separate day, because it's going to be a while before the 29th lands on a Saturday or a Sunday again. So quite a while. Maybe they did in WWE, I'm not sure. But Revolution's this Saturday. It's in Chicago, Illinois at the Wintrust Arena, and they've been to Chicago. I think this is their second pay-per-view in Chicago. Their third. Oh, you count Allin. We had Allin, All Out, and Revolution. Looks like a good card. I think it should be a very good show. No doubt in my mind it will be really good. And they've done a great job building it. I like how they have a pay-per-view once every few months. I think this is better like this. You have more time to build up, and they've done a very good job setting up all the matches they have for this show. The only match that was thrown together at the last minute is Pac and Orange Cassidy, but everything else has been built for a long time. So on the pre-show, you have, actually they call this the buy-in. So you have SoCal Uncensored, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky with Christopher Daniels, taking on the Dark Order, which is Evil Uno and Stu Grayson with Alex Reynolds and John Silver. So the Dark Order is going to win. I think this sets up, they're going to keep teasing Daniels. Daniels is going to mess up the match for SCU. He's not going to screw him, but he's going to fuck up. He's going to get involved because Alex Reynolds and John Silver get involved, and then he'll do something, and eventually the Dark Order, Uno and Grayson, will get the match here. That's what's going to happen here. He's going to inadvertently fuck up the match for his team, and the Dark Order takes the win here in the opening pre-show match. Main card, you have Pac against Orange Cassidy. This is a fun match. I like this. I love Orange Cassidy. I love the standoff he had with Ali, or the Bunny, on Dynamite this past week. I thought that was really good. I think he's very entertaining. He is Jason Solomonster. If you know who the Solomonster is, he has a podcast, one of the biggest wrestling podcasts there is. If you see pictures of him, you think he is Orange Cassidy. They look exactly alike, like really crazy. It's like they're twins. Orange Cassidy and Solomonster are twins. That's all I think about whenever I see Orange Cassidy's the Solomonster. It's hilarious. Against Pac, and Pac's very good here. Pac's taking this. There's no doubt Orange Cassidy's not beating Pac. I like Orange Cassidy a lot. I think he's super entertaining, but we know who's taking this. Pac gets the win here. I hope Orange Cassidy just wrestles a whole match with his hands in his pockets. That'd be funny, but yeah, it's a guaranteed Pac's winning. AEW Women's title is on their line. Nyla Rhodes defends her title, or his title, against Kris Statlander. Statlander's very average. He's not very good. This is probably easily going to be the worst match on that night. I think, no doubt, this match is going to be shit. This sucks. Not a fan of Nyla Rose at all. Yeah, we know why she's champ. I know, like, they want to be PC. They want to give her the title because, you know, it's a transgender. And hey, look how progressive we are. Yay, we can pat ourselves on the back. What an amazing virtue signal. I just think Nyla Rose is not very good. I don't know. She doesn't do it for me. I don't find her entertaining. I don't like her matches. Yeah, and I know why she's getting pushed. I just don't think she has anything. I think Kris Statlander is not very good either, so it doesn't really matter. But Nyla Rose is winning. And Rio was not a bad champ. So it wasn't really a horrible idea putting the belt on her. It just the women's division just sucks. That's the weakest division in wrestling. One of the weakest. AEW women's division sucks. Nobody signed everyone that's really good is in WWE, so it's hard to do anything with the women. And like you have the Japanese women promotions, but yeah, AEW is a horrible women's division. Nyla Rose is winning. You have next you have Sammy Guevara teaming up against Darby Allin. Guevara is someone who's just a jobber. He's really young. He's someone who can be a star later. He has a lot of potential, but he's just someone who's not going to get a top push right now. Darby Allin's someone who I'm starting to like. You know, Darby Allin's a goth. I hate Jimmy Havoc. He's so tiny. He has the arms of a 12-year-old boy. But Jimmy Havoc's kind of like just a goth guy, or the emo guy. Darby Allin's a goth guy. So you have an emo and a goth in 2020. It would work better in the 90s. Who's winning? I think Darby Allin beats Sammy Guevara. I do not see Guevara winning. I'd be stunned if he does. Darby Allin's winning. Ortiz and Santana will probably be in the match. They'll interfere, but Darby Allin for sure, I think, beats Guevara. Next, you have Dustin Rhodes against Jake Hager. This should be a good match. I like Dustin. I think he does well. Jake's okay. It's a WWE match. You have Jack Swagger against Goldust. Should be okay. I think Jake Hager for sure takes this. I do not see Dustin Rhodes. I don't see any point of a 50-year-old Dustin Rhodes winning. It's not WWE where Dustin Rhodes is going to win the fucking title when he's 54 or something. But Hager makes more sense here. I think they can push him later. They haven't really done much. Like, he does nothing, but it's his gimmick. But I think Hager beats Dustin here, and he gets a big win. And I think he wins. So it's not to win for the inner circle. I keep getting these things mixed up. Next, the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. And the match that I think will most likely be the match of the night. You have Kenny Omega and Adam Hangman Page defending their titles against the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Wow, this will be a fantastic wrestling match. This is going to rule. Who's going to win here? So I think it'll be long. I think they'll do really well. I think they're going to continue to build the tension in which the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega no longer be friends, and they'll keep doing on Being the Elite, which I do not watch. I'm proud of it. I watch Dynamite every week. I do not watch Being the Elite. I will not watch Being the Elite. I'm sorry, guys. Should be very good. I think what happens here is they continue to create a divide with because Adam Page is dividing up Omega with the Bucks, and there's no more Elite. Page is going to cheat. He's going to do something in which maybe he uses a beer bottle on one of the Young Bucks. So he's going to cheat in this match. He's going to win in the dirty way, and him and Omega are going to win. And Omega's going to have second thoughts about being Page's partner. Eventually, it's going to lead to a split with Omega and Page, leading to a match with them. But they're going to beat the Young Bucks. I think they win. They just won the belts. I think they take it, and I think they'll set up a feud later with them. But should be a very good matchup here. But I think definitely Omega and Page retain their titles against the Young Bucks. Co-main events, you have Cody with Arn Anderson. I'm sure Randy Rhodes will be with him too. He's going up against MJF, who will be accompanied by the Wardlow. Perhaps we see the Blade, the Butcher, and the Bunny. Maybe they make an appearance. I'm not sure. They've built this up fantastically. This has been some of the best stuff they've done on TV. This has been a great feud. It's a tough match to predict. It's a situation where they have a superstar in MJF. They've built him up great. But at the same time, if you have him beat Cody, hurts Cody. I think they're going to do a situation. It's such a tough match to predict. Oh, man, I'm having trouble picking this. Really hard time predicting this match. Oh, going to go. Oh, man, it's a tough match. I'm going to go Cody. I think Cody wins. I think he wins, and I think he gets a big push later. But I think MJF can take a loss here. I think he can continue to build his character. I think it's okay if he loses this match to Cody. I think they're going to give a great redemption story with Cody. They've built this up since the last pay-per-view. They've been setting it up. They've done a great job here, and I think Cody takes down MJF. Arn will get involved, and I'm sure Wardlow will do something. He'll get thrown out. Cody, I think, in the end, defeats MJF. He finally gets him. After everything that Cody's been through in the storyline, he can't lose to MJF. You know, he wants that match so bad. He took like 20 lashes to the back. He had a vicious cage match with Wardlow. He can't lose to MJF here. He has to beat MJF. So I think Cody beats MJF here, and we'll see what they do with MJF later. I think he'll get a big push still, but I think Cody's going to win this match. Main events of the evening. The AEW World Championship is on the line. Chris Jericho defends his title against Jon Moxley. Who's winning? Wow, this is a very tough match to predict. It can go either way here. They could have Jericho beat Moxley and retain. They could give it to Moxley. I'm predicting a very good main event. This will be a battle. I think this will be better than the Jericho-Ambrose matches in WWE from 4 years ago. Those matches suck. Stuff with Mitch the fucking Plant and that stupid cage match they had with all the weapons. That was such bullshit. They had a horrible feud. This is a much better feud. They've done a fantastic job building this up. I love that one segment they did on Dynamite a few weeks ago when Moxley considered joining the Inner Circle, but he turns on him. They've done a great job here. I think this has been a very well built up show. I think Dynamite's been very good. I think AEW is having a very good 2020 to start. They ended the year in 2019 bad, but they've picked it up really well here. I think they're going to have a very good show with a very strong main event. Who's my prediction? Chris Jericho or Jon Moxley? I am predicting that we will see a new AEW World Champion here. Jon Moxley defeats Chris Jericho in the main event. and becomes the second AEW World Champion in company history. I think we're going to have a fantastic match up here. I think it'll be a great match. I think eventually Moxley will probably lose the belt to Omega later. But I think he's going to beat Chris Jericho. I think he wins the title in the main event. I think it'll be a great match, a great show. And I'm predicting we see a new AEW champion, and his name will be Jon Moxley.